Hello everybody and welcome back to the Virtual Streamer YouTube channel. Hopefully everybody's having a great day. And today we are on Westby, Wisconsin Forex, episode 39. But yeah, today we are going to be putting down some anhydrous on our soybean acres here. Well, going into corn I guess, but last year's soybean acres, I should say. And then last episode we got our tillage done in the fall tillage. And then we also sold 1.2 million liters of corn and made almost $1 million in one day in January because the price was ridiculous. Now there's a great demand. If there's a great demand for soybeans, I'm doing it. Nope. Nope, not quite. That's right. That's right. We're not ready to sell them anyways yet. So, yeah, now we are out of debt. I have 0 loan right now, which I feel like never happens in Farm Sim, for how I play at least. I feel like I always have at least some sort of loan out, but not today. But we will after this month. We'll be back in, I guess it's technically debt. If you take a loan, obviously, it's debt you gotta pay back. But yeah, right now we are $173,000 in the positive. Not even a negative at all. So that is great, and I've never been in the positive like this much before, I don't think. Besides the first day on the farm, but other than that, it's like, psh, never happens. So yeah, we are going to get this anhydrous bar. I'm probably gonna go fill it up, because I'm pretty sure that first field I'm gonna be going to do right now is, oh, let's just check the nitrogen states of everything. Nitrogen. It's better than most, but it's not great, so it's all like that. So I'm gonna run to the store here, and with my anhydrous fill, yep, there it is, at the store, and we're gonna fill this thing up, and then we're gonna jump into the first field here. We're gonna do the new field that we just plowed together and got rid of all those power lines, so I'm gonna do that. I only got 3 fields to do, so it's not gonna take too terribly long this year to do anhydrous on, since we did plowing, because this big monster field was corn. But next year we'll be doing a lot of anhydrous, because all that's going to be needing some nitrogen for corn again. So yeah, going to be good. We like progress, and we are making some, which is great. So yeah, we're going to fill this up, and I'm going to come back and just jump right into the time lapse on this field 79 and 80. So hopefully everybody enjoys the time lapse. Okay, well, we have made it through field 1 of cultivating slash putting anhydrous down, and that field works really well now. It's big square now, it works perfect. A little bit of trees in your camera up here, but other than that, there's no problems whatsoever. It works out beautifully. And we're really not going to have to add much nitrogen to this when we plant it here next month. So that's also going to be nice. You probably might have over-applied nitrogen, to be honest. But we'll see what happens. So, yeah. So I'm going to go fill this thing up again. Just top it off, and then we'll call it good for the year, because that should get... That took 35%, so this should be about the same, and then this won't be much. It'll probably be something like 30%, 30 or 25%-ish, so if I fill her up again, we'll be plenty good. So, hopefully everybody enjoyed the time lapse, by the way, and then I'm gonna knock out the rest of these acres, and then we'll come back when we are done putting anhydrous in the ground, so see ya soon. Okay, we have made it back to the farm here. And we are done with spring tillage now. All our nitrogen is where we want it to be for planting. And we're ready to fast forward some time because we're done. Done with tillage and ready to plant. So that means I'm going to skip forward into April and we're going to start doing some planting. So we'll see you here in a month in game here. Alright, here we go. The big day. Big day. Made it to April and we're ready to do some planting. So that means it's time to buy a planting tractor and planter. But before we do that, I decided I was going to do my grass field first before we got started on planting. So I already got that harvested, already got it all put into my hay dryer, and I got some producing silage for me. So got that moving. And now it's time to put this on a nitrogen, because that's what we're going to be looking at. So now it's time to pull out some loan here. I think we'll just start with a $500,000 loan. We might go more than that. Let's go 600. I just want to have enough. I hate having to spec out things twice, especially when I got the money just sitting there. It's fine. All right, so big boy, where is it? 8RX. Finally doing it. For liquid fert, I think we want heavy duty, to be honest. I'd love to run row crop, but it'll line up with the rows better with row crop, but I think we gotta do heavy duty. I think we just have to. Because I need that extra power for the hills, or the extra traction for the hills. And we're gonna have plenty of power, hopefully. Just need to be able to put it to the ground, so unfortunately we're gonna be doing that. Do I want the triangle? I think I do. That seems realistic. Gray. Blue? What the? No, just leave that regular. There's not as many options as I remember on this thing, but we got it done. Maybe it's because... Yeah, that's why. Alright, I gotta quit switching this. I probably screwed up all this stuff. No, it did not. Okay. Perfect. So $436,000. Boom, we're doing it. Boom. Okay, now let's go to the next thing. That's going to be on the tractor. Exact rate 8RX tanks. Boom, another 45,000. Yeah, geez, we're gonna be burning up like all this money. That's great. I love it. And now 1775 NT. Tank configuration. We definitely want the FERT tanks. Obviously. Crawler checks is a $55,000 upgrade, which is ridiculous, but we're gonna do it. It's super ridiculous. And obviously the GPS, Liquid openers, obviously. If we got the tank, another $11,000 upgrade. That's probably realistic though. Factory set for liquid, we want that. Attachers, we do not need a trailer hitch. Yeah, I don't see what I'd be pulling. Only thing you'd probably do with that is pull in more fertilizer. Okay, I need more money. Wow, I was way off with what... I thought this was a $500,000 setup, not $1,000,000. Oh well. This is plenty now. Okay, re-rig this thing out quick. Boom, 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 boom. No. Okay. Back to where we were. Got GPS, got the tracks, got the vert tank. Purchase. Okay, now we got the planter ready to roll. That's the whole planting setup. Now we need the tender trailer. Obviously American flag, no doubt. Now what color do we want? Do we rock the John Deere? What's this? The other John Deere? School bus, what kind of colors are these? Oh gosh, no, definitely not. That's a jet black we do on that. We might just jet black the whole thing. Ew, actually that kind of looks like crap. I think we just do white. With a white spout as well. That seems realistic. I think those usually come in white, so another $50,000. Wow, now there goes a lot of money. How much did I just spend on equipment? Oh, $980,000. Wow. All right, let's go take a peek. Just take a peek, quick. All right, I'm gonna get the semi up here, hooked up, and then I'm gonna hook all this up too. This might be once these tanks usually have problems, but once you get them hooked up, they're pretty good. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I'm gonna hook this all up, and then I will be back here ready to start some corn planting. Well, we've had some technical difficulties, to say the least. That 8RX with those tanks and the planter, I was driving to the first field, and it got stuck in the ground and was only pulling. It wasn't pulling very well either. I was in full 100% the whole way, and I couldn't even get like past 15 miles an hour. So I decided to switch the tracks to the smaller row crop tracks, and that didn't solve my problem, so I'm like, okay. So I sold everything and got my money back to square one, and I should have pulled this up before I came back, but I'm gonna pull this out again, and we're not running that setup. I think, unfortunately, it's just not gonna work. Just pull out 700. Unfortunately, it's just not gonna happen. So these caused some sort of problem. I'm guessing it was that and the 8RX. I don't think it's the planter, but it's not good, whatever it is. So I think we're gonna rock this setup instead. Do we want an ART? Either do an 8R or an 8RT with tracks. I think we go 8R. I already have that though. I don't even know. This costs a lot more, but also whatever. I'd rock these. Oof. It's gonna look ridiculous. Is there a rock box? No rock box. US, okay, that makes it look a little better. I don't know, do we rock this? How are these other tracks? I mean, we'd obviously want these. 3-meter split right down the rows. 410,000, or we go with these. 30-inch spaced tires here. I don't even know. I really should have thought about this before I came back. But I didn't, so here we are. We're thinking in real time right now. I mean, I think the tracks also on that planter cause it to slide, which I obviously don't want either. So I think, unfortunately, that makes the choice easy. We'll go wheels with the 410. Or do I rock a 370? No, we need all the power we can get. I can shift the thing, I don't care. So we're gonna rock wheels instead. That's just what we're gonna do, and hopefully the wheels don't slide as well. Not that I'm banking on that. We're still gonna rock fertilizer. Just no crawler tracks, GPS, all the other stuff, liquid openers, and set for liquid. We don't want that. Factory mounted stuff, we don't need that. Because we're not gonna have any tanks on the tractor. Which shouldn't be a problem. So, still $386,000. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, that does. Okay. I thought that's what I paid for it with tracks last time. I'm like, what? Alright, well, it's a little more boring, but gotta do what you gotta do. It's got more road speed as well, which, not that that really matters that much, but that's unfortunate. And as you can see, I got a new, here, I'll just go up to it here. I got a new seed distribution, not a, it's like a seed tank that you can buy from the co-op, since on this map there's no placeable for it, so we bought this. It's just run the semi under there with the new setup and it just goes. I want to see if this slides, but I'm completely still. It doesn't slide, so I think that was also the tracks too, so I'm liking my decision so far right now on switching to wheeled. It's not as cool, but it is what it is. Gotta have stuff that works, or it's just gonna be a pain in the neck forever. And I do plan on having this planter for a good amount of time, so I don't want to have problems with it every time I pull it out every year. So it's like, I just do the right thing and get the right equipment that does the job well. So here we are with an 8R, back to wheels, boring old wheels. Oh well. Alright, so I'm gonna get this thing loaded up, and we're gonna start a time lapse in this field of 69 and 70. So we're gonna jump right to that, so hopefully everybody enjoys. Alright, well, field 1 is a success with this planter. I like it. It is good. Yeah, I, no complaints whatsoever. It's 60 foot, so 20 feet bigger than the last planter, and yeah, I'm happy I did get the 410. I'm happy I got that. Because it was struggling just on through here to get, just go up this hill, and up here, this hill through the driveway here, so, and that's not even really not really a huge hill, so, yeah, it's gonna struggle in the hills, but no matter what I did and what I bought, if it was the 8RX, if it was, unless I got like a 9 series, then it wouldn't have had a problem, but that'd be ridiculous, I think, at least, to be buying a 9 series tractor to pull a 60 footer. Especially in farm sim, it's ridiculous. Real life, not so much, but farm sim, it's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, and we did this all on one tank. I didn't have to fill up once. I filled it up initially, obviously got it both to 100%, and then that was it. And I didn't run out of fertilizer, which was good. So it's a good sign of that. Here, yeah, I even have more fertilizer than I did seeds. So it's gonna burn up more seeds than it does fert, which is great. And yeah, so that means if I got those tanks anyways, it wouldn't have really done too much for me. I gotta lower this. So yeah, no complaints whatsoever. I didn't line up very well for this, but yeah, so I'm gonna plant the rest of this corn here. We only got 2 more fields, and then we're going to be wrapping up the video probably by then. So yeah, I'm gonna plant these 2 fields of corn quick, and then we will be back. So see ya soon. Okay, well, we are done planting corn for the year. So I'm gonna get this bad boy folded up. And we did over apply the nitrogen when we put a nitrous down a little bit, but not too much over here. It was only up maybe like 10 kgs in some spots, according to precision farming, so it wasn't too bad. Then these obviously worked. So let me do this one, but this field worked out good. This field is so much nicer now that it's just one rectangular field. Or square, it's more than a square than anything. The only thing bad about it is, I could probably look at it like this. This whole line right here, it tells you every time you go over it, it leaves a little strip like you do not own this land. And it leaves a little strip here. Let's go run out there actually. So it leaves a little strip like this. It's just a little strip too. I'm sure if I came at it sideways like this, like I am right now, it would be able to do it. But I don't know, it's not worth it to me. It shows up that it's fully planted on the map, so I don't really care that much. So it's cool with me. And yeah, we used up everything in the truck, and we're pretty low on liquid fert, because for soybeans, we don't need any liquid fert, because they take 0 nitrogen. But yeah, and we are pretty low, half tank on seeds as well, so it worked out very well for buying like that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up this video here though, so hopefully everybody enjoyed the video, and next video is gonna be soybean planting and spraying, most likely. So yeah, look forward to that, and I hope to see you guys there. So hopefully everybody enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.